Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Oh, lucky bastard.
Are you being sarcastic or something like that?
You should never mix your drinks.
What, are you retarded?
We'll have to take this abuse much longer.
You're a fool! You're a fool! You're a fool!
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kenny camera. There's no hidden cameras.
Oh shit, I've said fuck. Oh fuck, I've said shit.
That's the arse. Get a weapon collector arse.
I could knock him out in the shed. Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time.
Is this not why you are here?
Right, everyone, WeaponCollector here. Yeah, fucking knackered tonight, but I'm on a little bit late, only 10 minutes. Although that was technically a minute long, that intro. Hello, Zed, how you doing, mate? And hello, Mother, how you doing? Zed, I did get your email, and I will reply to you. I know I always make up fucking excuses when I don't reply, but in all honesty, you know what? I've realised lately I've hardly been on my PC at all. Some days I'm not even turning it on at the minute. And I know I could still reply on things like that, but they're a bastard to reply on shit like that. I promise you I will reply to you though, and I will read the stories soon. Yeah, I noticed since I got back from Metallics and had the vertigo, I've barely touched the computer. Well, I suppose it was because when I got back and I had the vertigo, well, when I had the vertigo, I didn't touch the computer at all. Well, I just had to sit there all the time with my head back. Yeah. Hello, myself. How are you? You right? But yeah, how are you lot? You right? I'm all right. Fucking legs are hurting there. I did a lot of walking the other day. I did a very hard workout today. And then I went in the shed. So yeah, fucking legs. My thighs are killing me. But yeah, you know, I ain't had a bad day today. Just tired. I'm all right, Mother. Thank you. I'm not too bad. The vertigo is pretty much sorted. I am in a bit of a weird mood, though. I will warn people of that. I've been very weird the last week as well. Extremely paranoid, anxious, fucking proper weird. It might have been because of the amount of drink I drank, though. I may just be having a long mental hangover. You right, Timbo? How you doing, mate? You right? How's your vertigo, by the way? Is yours all gone now? But yeah, I don't feel too bad, but I have for the last few days felt very, very odd mentally. But I have noticed today I have started feeling a bit better. I'll get there. It's probably booze. I'll be honest with you. There's no point lying to you. I'll tell you what I did. I got extremely drunk Saturday. Probably went to bed at 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. I don't actually know. Woke up about midday, still pissed, and then went and decided to carry on drinking. So I got pissed on Sunday in the day. So it's probably that. Hello, Metallic. How you doing, my queen? You all right? Nice to see you on. He said, "Hey, Mike, Zed, Mother Dearest, Timbo. I'm here, but away from the keyboard. Nice to see you on." Myself said, "Is it neurological?" But could be. I don't really know, mate. I don't really know. Who knows with me? Could be booze related. Could be a few things. I'll be all right. It's going now. It's going a bit now. But I felt very odd lately. Right, Rich, how you doing, mate? He said, "Hello, I'm expecting an apology, Mike, for holding a vote and ignoring 70% vote to let Slingshot Warrior on." And Happy says he's not coming on. Fuck you all. I have final say every time. As if I'd listen to the viewers. Fuck's sake, joking. Timber said vertigo's okay, had a few dizzy spells. Does it? So, Timber, how many times have you had it? Does it? What should I expect now? Now it's nearly. I've still got it a tiny little bit. What should I expect from that? Could you give me any tips or advice, or what happens with you? Because I'm running out of tablets soon. I don't know what to do. Mother said maybe I should wait to Pete and the drops for this question, but is it recommended to shoot steel ball bearings with Red Rider? I guess not. No, I think you could. I shoot steel ball bearings. Let me find. I'll find your mother. I'll show you what I shoot. Forgot to brush my fucking teeth, so I've been chewing gum. Right. Let me find you. Right. Well, this is what I shoot. Come on, camera. Go on. Fucking focus. But yeah, fuck knows. Don't know what they are. Oh, they are steel air gun shot. There you go. Thank you, Metallic, for doing the old link shares. I appreciate that. Peugeot, you're right, mate. How are you? So yeah, I've felt weird all week. Very fucking paranoid, anxious, fucking just bizarre. Weird as fuck. I don't know if it was just the amount of booze I had. Oh, Timbo said the vertigo's okay. Had a few dizzy spells, but got COVID again. Oh, fuck's sake, Timbo. Well, I hope that fucks off soon. Does that not really affect you a lot, at least? I know some people get COVID and it's not really like much, is it? Other people, it fucks them up, doesn't it? Hopefully Timbo will hear my request. Must be ill if I'm going to start putting fucking Vaseline on my lips in front of you all. No, I ain't ill, but don't know. Just felt weird all week. It is going now, though. I wish they'd get rid of that shitty heart thing. It covers up the fucking comments. So I now have to wait for a second comment to come before I can read the newest one. Oh, let's put on top chat, not top chat, live chat list. Yeah, so what you lot been at? What have I done this week? Oh, Metallic Beast did the workout. So, oh yes, funny. Did you hear me saying my legs are killing me today? That was a fucking really hard workout today. Yeah, so I had a problem. How long was I in the woods the other day for, Metallic? That was a good. I don't know, was it 2 hours? Stomping around in the woods for about 2 hours. I didn't film it though. So I was walking around in the woods for about 2 hours. Yesterday, was it? Really fucking tough workout today. Fuck, that was hard work, that was. But we did it, didn't we? And then I've been in the shed for a few good 4 or 5 hours, maybe. Yeah, my thighs are killing me today now. That said, yeah, a good couple of hours, and mine have been like jelly too. Yeah. I noticed it a minute ago when I was walking down the stairs. That's when I seem to notice it. Walking down the stairs, I notice. Well, that's when I notice it for some reason. Mother said, "You said workout. It's time for a motivation clip." Oh, hang on. This was for all the people who got on early.
What are you doing in so early? Shit the bed.
Forgot about that. It cuts out his laugh now. This is a shame. We'll do the quick one, Mother, because the other one's too long.
Okay, dokie. Well, this is my workout routine.
Even that's a bit long. Not that your one's too long. It's just, I want them short tonight. Mother said this is the same I shot, mate. They are zinc plated. Ah, right, yes. I don't know. I suppose steel would probably be all right. Richard said 4 hour injury has been working up. Acting up. Looks like I need to cut out all pressing and archery for another. Yeah, Rich, you might as well though. Stop all the stuff that's fucking it up, and hopefully you'll recover quicker. Because that's why my chest doesn't play up so much now, and I've lost weight and that. I'm getting a bit fitter. But my fucking chest injury, that was still going 20 fucking years later. That was still hurting. So yeah, give it a good proper rest, Rich, because you don't want to have to wait, 6 months of fucking pain. The doctor has 6 a.m. starters maybe is not as smart. 6 a.m. start is maybe not as smart as we had hoped. That killed me this morning, I'll be honest with you, Metallic. But no, if you're up and save you sitting about, and it's doing your head in, I'll get up and do it with you. But yeah, it's not ideal for me. But I will. Timbo said, had a bad time 3 years ago, dizzy for hours at a time, went away went away until recently. Still had a few short attacks. Bought some Stemetil. All right, does that work? Does it, Timbo? Yeah. The only reason I'm mentioning it is because I'm running out of tablets soon, and I don't know. The doctor said come back if it hasn't gone. Well, it technically has. Will it come when I stop taking these tablets? Though I'm paranoid it's going to come back. Jose said, "Strange how someone can wear such sexy shorts and still look like Humpty Dumpty." Oh, for fuck's sake! Wonder if he'll be on tonight. Peach, how you doing, mate? You all right? Hope you're all right. Stemetil. I'm just going to Google that. So you can buy that one, can you? All right, nice. Let me just Twitter that to myself. It's the easiest way for me to message myself on something to do on Twitter. Right, done. Timbo said, yeah, that's why I got an extra supply. Easy to... Yeah, I think I'll do that myself. Timbo, I'm going to stash maybe 4 days worth just in case because I don't want that shit coming. How bad that was. That fucking fuck that was. I literally couldn't do anything. Lord Flasher, how you doing, mate? You all right? Let's see if we can summon him. Yes, yeah, he probably is still up. Oh, should I tell you the message he sent me? I haven't told no one this one. Mother said, hello, Peach. Is it recommended to shoot steel ball bearings out the Red Rider? I'm out of ammo. I shouldn't really be reading out people's private messages, should I? Falcon Punch, how you doing, mate? You all right? Where am I? Instagram. Oh, Flashlight said, I'm all right. Just back from Telford on a 3-day training course. Ah, nice one. Nice one. What was that? What, for work, obviously. Slingshot Warrior. Why are you so upset with me? And then he asked me, I was drunk when I wrote that chat. Oh, what the fuck you? No, he wasn't. Making up excuses again. He was not fucking drunk when he said fuck you, was he? Completely fucking sober. What he needs to do is just fucking man up and admit it, and that's it. Done. I don't really care anyway. That last Saturday was a fucking joke, and he took it a bit too seriously, and so did some of the viewers. It was a piss take. If he'd hung around long enough, I probably would have just had him on. But, you know, people get too weird about it. Risa says, shouldn't be reading that private message, yes, and does it anyway. No. If it was something proper private, I would not read it. You know that. I've never read any of you lot's fucking private messages out, have I? And I wouldn't. But because that's part of some fucking sort of... I know you're joking as well, Rich. But... No one going to ask me about that then, you fucking... What's the matter with you lot? I might refuse to show it now, the funny mood I'm in. Fucking D-guard. I don't think you lot deserve to see it now. Kind of fucking mood I'm in. Right, where am I? Ah, the dropped. How you doing, mate? You all right? Nice to see you on, mate. Hope you're all right. First, I said, I want to see. I'll get it in a minute. That said, so you didn't, so don't show it then. Fuck's sake. I won't. Fuck's sake. Carlo said, what's your favourite CO2 air pistol? What I own would be, there, see that one there? Crossman 2240. But I've gone off of, I've gone completely off of CO2 pistols now because of the amount of maintenance you have to do to them. And nearly every single one of my CO2 guns, after it had been left for a while, when I came back to them, all of the seals had degraded and none of them fucking worked. Rich said, is that a D-guard knife with a 6-inch blade? I don't know if that's a joke or not. Fuck's sake. No, that's more like an 8. No, I don't know how big that is actually, Rich. I've not measured it. 15-inch blade, I'd say. No, 18-inch blade, I reckon. But we might have a D guard on it. One flat out said, yeah, commercial vehicle hydraulics course. Went with my boss. Spent half the time in the classroom, the other half in the pub. Good laugh. That's good. I'm glad you had a good time. Mother said, did you talk to Shlom? No, I didn't yet. And I promise you I will. I've just been a bit... I've barely been on the PC at all. So I need to go on the PC and message people properly. Yeah, I've done fuck all, really. I think it's because of the vertigo headaches and all that bullshit. Rogue said, we lot are the scum. That scum scrape off. That's us, mate. Definitely. That is us. Rob said, hanging in. Life's always a circus. Yeah, very true, mate. Very true. Richard said, it's hard to scale stuff when it's in bag and drop it home. Oh, for fuck's sake. I knew that was coming, Rich. I fucking knew that was coming. You reckon 20-inch? What, 20-inch blade? I measured it earlier. I'll have to get a tape measure out in a minute. Mo said, hello, the dropped. Is it recommended to shoot steel ball bearings out of the Red Rider? Perzo said, I bet you say that to all the girls. I don't know. I've not measured it. Penny, how you doing? You all right? Nice to see you on. The drop said, yes, mother, you can. I'm assuming you mean something not labelled as ammo. Right. Let's get out a tape measure. We'll measure the length first. And then I'll show you the sword. Oh, I can't find the tape measure. Right, let's have a look, shall we? Right, so that's a foot. See that? It comes up to there. You can't see that, can you? So I made this today. I don't know whether you lot should even fucking see it. Length and girth. Right, let's do the blade length first. What do you want it in inches? 18.5 inches. Right, are you ready? I'm really fucking happy with this. It still needs a bit of a clean up though. It does look exactly how I imagined it though. So it came out exactly. This is exactly what I pictured in my head. It's good. Yeah, the picture I've seen is a Civil War soldier holding it like that, with his musket like that. That's the exact thing that I wanted. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. It still needs a little bit of cleaning up and sharpening. I tried a bit of bottle cutting earlier and it is blunt as fuck. But yeah, I think that's a nice thing to do with a fantasy blade. And it's got a reasonable bit of hardness in it. It's hardened because it's not amazingly done, but it'll be good enough for bottle cutting, put it that way. Right, let's get back to these comments. Well, Flashlight said, you make a point, which it's probably the size of one of those novelty lettered openers. Penny said, love the black one, by the way, Mike. My dad had one by culture. Oh, no, yeah, Penny, yeah, I'm glad you like that. Yeah, quite a lot. The video for that is very popular. And for today, been like not too bad. I've been in a bit of a funny mood all week, though. Very paranoid and weird and anxious and fucking strange. Yeah, but I'm feeling a bit better today. I dropped my phone and ran over it twice in the driveway before I found it. Now I have a new one, and that is mainly my way of watching you. I missed out, mate. That's a shame. Well, I'm glad you're back. Glad you're back. Fallen Hill says, thank God he said sword. I came in with him holding a tape measure saying, going to measure the length. Wow, exactly. No, glad you like it. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. That is exactly what I pictured in my head. This was it. Yeah. A nice D guard. It's got a riveted on aluminium pommel, full tang as well, HDPE handle. Why I used the HDPE, it's really easy to use, and I didn't really have much fixings for the handle, and I knew with this HDPE you can literally just fucking screw it together, and that's solid as fuck. That's not no glue, no nothing on that. It fits the hand well. I just need to do a bit of a sharpen on it now. Yeah, do you like it? That is exactly what I was picturing though. Yeah, and that's turned a fantasy blade that, you know, basically had a fucking rat tail tang welded on with a single bit of weld into a full tang bottle cutter. Yeah. Needs a sharpen though. Yeah, I like that. It was if I can find the picture, I'll show you it. But it was inspired by a Civil War sort of short sword type thing. Yeah, definitely going to make some more D guards. I did get out the machete for the other ones soon. Wherever I put it, but you know the other one of these. I want to make a D guard one of these, but I think the D guard for that one won't be a big one like this. It'll be a sort of thinner one. This I wanted it like a fucking sword D guard. Thank you, Persia. So that turned out yeah, that's lovely. Turned out great. Thank you, Persia. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. It still needs a little bit of cleaning up, but yeah, just a little bit of cleaning and sharpening. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. True scale 18.5 centimeters. EDC, how you doing, mate? The drop said government and AI generator gotten into your head. Maybe it has. Yeah, what, because of the feeling weird? Yes. Yeah. Fallen Hills of CBD is good, Frank. I'll have to buy some one day. I've been thinking about buying some before, but I've never got round to it yet. Oh, bullshit. I've fucking reload. I've made the mistake of clicking the comments. Rich said, now you just need to spend £50 on some leather for a scabbard. Oh, no, Rich, I did think that. That's the only problem. Yeah, to make a bloody leather scabbard for this costs a fucking good bit, doesn't it? It does cost about 50 quid. I might do something else. I'm thinking of maybe doing a PVC type thing, you know, like a like a Kydex thing, but out of what do they call it? Pipe work, you know what I mean? Richard, no, drain pipe. Will it blend? Maybe it might do. Benton Mike, you're giving me X-Files vibes. Did you ever see the episode The Field where I died? No, I haven't. What, this is giving you X-Files vibes? No, I've not seen that one, Penny. I used to love a bit of I used to absolutely love a bit of X-Files, but I've not watched that for years. Dimmer said 18.5 inch sword sounds good. Not too much damage in the hands to use. My bigger Viking sword, one-handed. I'll keep letting it go. Yes. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Timber. The bloody guard's probably one of the weightiest things on this. Well, the guard's probably about the same weight as the fucking blade. But yeah, I'm happy with that. It'd be perfect for a bit of bottle cutting anyway. So yeah, I did that today in about maybe 4 or 5 hours. It would have been quicker if I didn't have to film it. So yeah, I have filmed it. Mum said, Mike, I finished The Last of Us Part 1. The game is great, but I think it is a little overrated. Also, the release for PC was completely full of trash. Oh, was it? Yeah. Do you know what, Mother? I actually preferred the second one altogether, I think. I liked both of those games. But I thought the second one was better, but there was a lot of complaints about that one. Quite controversial. The drop said, ever make a rope grip? No, I haven't. No, how does that work? What, like, no, I don't know. What do you mean rope grip? I'm not sure what that is, you know. The drop set, not the drop. Lord Fashion said Kydex sheath and a red dot on that, mate. Tactical fuck. Where should I put the red dot? There. The red dot going down that way. Oh, like a wrap. Well, I've done string wrap, but never rope wrapped. Yeah. If you mean like string wrap, I have done a couple of string wrapped ones. I normally put either glue or tape, double-sided tape on there, wrap the string round, and then cover the whole thing in varnish or glue. And it makes it really rigid. And then if it sort of breaks, it stays there anyway. So I have done string wrapped ones. Actually, I'll show you the shit. Sometimes I just do shitty twine ones. I have wrapped some handles in this old crap. But you do need to soak it in glue, otherwise it's way too soft. But I've done string wrap ones with that. Well, I did think about doing it for this one. And then while I was going to do a wooden handle. I was going to do a wooden handle, but then I think I wanted to get it done today, guaranteed. And I thought sometimes wood can be a bit temperamental. Sometimes it can break. You know, so I thought, no, I'll go for fucking. If I go for the HDPE, it will guaranteed definitely be decent to work with anyway. Yeah, for what I want, it's fine. Yeah, I'm happy with that. It's come out good. Needs a little bit of cleaning up. I mean, a laser on the sword. That's potential. Could have potential at minimum. Well, I suppose, yeah. I suppose when you're doing stabbing, because you'll be surprised when you try and do stab. When you do stabbing, often the tip does not go where you want it. That's what he said. But I've done wraps with twine like that and rubbed it down with camo face paint. That's a good idea, Persia. Yeah. Yeah, I've done string wrapped ones. I don't mind. So I may be doing a string wrapped handle soon. The only thing you have to do with that, you have to make sure you do the handle small enough, because often if you do the handle the right size, then wrap it, it's suddenly too big. Which I did with that little fucking wakizashi I made. It was the perfect size handle, then I wrapped it and it was way too fat. That was a bit annoying. Because it was quite a nice wrap as well, and it was glued on. Richard said, yeah, you could flatten some gutter pipe. You could cut a V out one side to match the profile of the blade and PVC weld it back together. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I think I might do something like that, Rich. I think I might do something like that. I think it'd be easier, because this is only ever going to be a bottle cutting one anyway. And just something I like. I think that looks absolutely lovely. It's just something I've liked the look of and always wanted something like it, and now I have. Yeah, it's a Civil War short sword. I'll see if I can find the picture. It's quite a good picture as well. Quite sad as well, because the fucking bloke holding it looks about 20, and you think, you know, chances are he probably fucking died not long after that. He might not have, but right. Where is it? Pictures. Swords and stuff to make. I think it's the last one. No, that's a slightly different one. Fuck it. If I find them, I'll show you next time. But yeah, just if you just look up Civil War short sword sort of things, you'll find stuff anyway. It's really interesting. Myself said, when measuring a blade, it's important to consider the girth or thickness of the unit. Length is always the first thing everyone considers. The thickness is what stretches things out and gets the job done. Well, there you go. Now we know. Emperor said, I always thought swords back in the times of knights were somewhat dull. They were made to break arms and legs until you can't defend yourself, and then you ran them through proper like. Well, yeah, maybe. Do you know what? I'm not an expert on that, so I don't know, but that would make sense. You right, Nick? How you doing, mate? Last flash up to tell me about it, Mike. I aim for the curtains. It still ends up. I still up being a dad twice. For fuck's sake. Zad said no, they were sharp. Dropped are down heavy. Rich said, Mike, you tried thrusting at milk jugs. I found if they don't do a slight forward lean, like a small sort of rapier, Manual show. It's very easy to push the bottle off. Yeah, I've every time I do a bit of sort of stabbing, thrusting with a sword. Yeah, it's quite easy to either knock them off or miss completely. Yeah, it's surprisingly difficult with a longer blade to get it where you want it to go. That's what I found anyway. Jimmy, how you doing, mate? He said, hi, mate. Wanted to bring up a topic. Unfortunately, they don't make them anymore. Will a mouth do? Yes, it will. Fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake. Nice one. Oh, God. Do they not make them anymore? Fuck's sake. That was quite a good one. Yeah, so I think I'll make a drain pipe sort of scabbard for this. That's the pommel. I'll do like a skull crusher type thing on it. Riveted on. Just about to see the rivet there. Rich said, you see my small sword thrusts got a good something inches of over penetration. Yes, I think I did, Rich. Yes. Yeah. Oh, hang on. I forget I've got these videos. This one goes out to Jimmy.
Are you being sarcastic or something, my son? Just one of my least favourite things that happens to be sarcasm.
Even that fucking video nearly cuts out. I'll have to redo all my videos because they've changed how they showed them and they cut off the last second now. Right. While there's 18 people watching, fucking Facebook fucking comment messages now. Hang on. Right. I was going to mute it. I can't fucking work out how to do it. If anyone ever wanted to support this channel, you can, because if you do support the channel, you can help me make shit like this. Especially if there's ever stuff I need to buy, because YouTube's my job and I don't get paid by them. So any money I get is basically through stuff I make and sell, or donations, or people doing the affiliate links. Thank you, Persia. Yes. So there'll be a link in the description. And in a minute, I think called Nightbot will put the link in the chat to the donation thing if you want to do it, called coffee.com. And you don't have to, but there's quite a few people who like to, but they don't know they can. So Nightbot said, if you want to give a one-off donation, click this link. Click that, or click the one in the description, and you can go and leave one. You can leave me a message, any message, so you can leave me an insulting message, and I'll definitely read it out. So for £2, you can make me read out something stupid or more. Or leave however much you want. And you help support the channel and me to live, basically. So, yeah. Right, so I'll play a little 30-second video now to show you how to do it, right? I'll see you in 30 seconds. I've just got to mute this fucking chat thing. I don't want to keep going off all night. The drop said, so how much do you have in that sword? Well, nothing, technically. Apart from hours of doing it, 4 or 5 hours. The blade was given to me by Metallic. The steel for the guard was offcuts that my brother had bought to line the bottom of the van. The aluminium was free. I used to get given that by a bloke who worked in a scrapyard, and the HDPE was given to me by my brother, and the screws was free as well. So apart from maybe the super glue I used, maybe 50p. There you go, 50p for that. That's how much it cost me. Because let me just mute this chat thing. Mute message notifications. Okay, for 1 hour. Okay. Fucking people in the UK, if you notice, it's getting a bit hotter now, or is it just me? Jimmy said, "Do YouTube take a fee, Mike?" No. If you do the coffee.com donations, YouTube can't have anything. They don't take none of it. Although fucking PayPal do. So YouTube, it's nothing to do with YouTube, coffee.com. Purely their own thing. They don't take a single fee. PayPal do their usual fucking fee. But it means they take not a lot. £2 donation, I might have to give them 10p of it or something. That then. The drop said, just bought around £400 in steel for my company. I'd gladly help with materials if you was just up there. I know that'd be amazing, drop, wouldn't it? Yeah, I know. There's a lot of people who would love to do things like that, but it's just not viable, really. I appreciate that, though, mate. Yeah, luckily, I've always got quite lucky with materials and that. There's a lot of stuff in my shed that I can use. Not bought. I do buy stuff occasionally. But metal and wood, I don't really need to. It depends. There's blades and that, I obviously have to. But metal as in for guards and that. If it's just mild steel, I've got plenty of that. Brass, I have to buy. But yeah. There's about everything on that was free. And I didn't pay for none of that. Yeah, blade came from metallic. Oh, the leather. There's about 50. So there's about £1 in this then. There's a bit of leather that I bought, and the glue. I used some glue and some glue and aluminium filings or dust to fill in these gaps. Where am I? Richard said, if that pommel had 6mm hole and HSS drill bit blank in it, would double as a glass. It would. Oh, in the end, yes, it would. Yeah, good idea, Rich. Yeah. Emperor said, I always liked the Morning Star or Mace or double short swords. Never used either. If I had to, that's mine, I think. I don't know. I have a CCW and a Carrier 40 caliber Glock. Yeah, nice one. Yeah. Yeah. Double short swords would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? The doctor says, so glad to know I'm not the only scrap metal weapon guy out there. Do you know what, Drops? Nearly everything I do, I'll try to make it out of scrap. I would not buy stuff unless I have to. Some things, it makes sense to buy them, like what Timbo's just mentioned as the weed slashers. I don't mind paying £8 for the weed slashers because it's literally £8 to make a fucking sword or £8 to make maybe 3 knives. So I don't mind that because it's very economical. But I do buy stuff occasionally, but if I can get away with it, all of my stuff would be I never, as I said, never buy wood. Yeah, and all my sort of guard metal, if it's mild steel or steel, at the shed. I've got loads of scrap stuff. There's fucking tons of this now. Loads of this stuff. Because he bought some massive sheets. There was probably, I think he bought 2 sheets as big as my gun board to line the bottom of the lorry because it was rusted out. And there was a lot of offcuts. So there was the whole length of that. So that whole length, about that much offcut. There's loads. Mother said, support WC and the fucking bastard. Jimmy said, cheers, mate. Myself said, the first reminder to use just the tip to prevent overpresentation method. It was just bought a weed slasher, going to make a sword. Yeah, I've got one ready, Timbo, to make I want to make a small replica version of Excalibur to my own design. Richard, all these innuendos, you just need politics and sports to come up. Oh yes, exactly. Oh yeah, fuck's sake, Rich. Yeah. There you go. This one, I would have played this if I'd have thought about it, Rich.
We just talk. We talk about anything. What do you want to talk about? What? Who said politics? Sport? Sex? Well, I think that's sort of typical of the kind of crowd that we pull. Sex, 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 sex. I
do like that bit. The drop said, Do you have a scrap yard near you? You can always get a bunch of goodies for way cheaper. Yeah, there are scrap yards in the UK are quite odd though. Often you'll get charged quite a, it's not a lot cheaper really. You can't, yeah, they're odd. The ones I know, you have to get in with them. Then they might let you have a look at stuff. You'll still have to pay for it. But yeah, when the bloke I knew worked in the fucking scrapyard though, it was fucking brilliant. You know what? I never ever bought. So all them knuckle dusters I made years ago, fucking 500 of the bastards or more. I never paid for a single bit of aluminium or brass ever. Yeah, that was amazing. And he just used to get it for nothing. Just a decent bloke. You know what I mean? Didn't want nothing for it. But I think he got sacked in the end, and that was a while ago anyway. I've still got quite a lot of aluminium left, though. I've got loads of aluminium plate left from years ago. The aluminium I'm never short of, at least. Mother said, I've never played Resident Evil 2, 3 or 4 remakes. Look good to me. Bought myself that for my birthday. Oh, and look at this. It's not in there either, so it must be getting played. So, for those who watch me on Twitch, and if you're prepared to come back, maybe next week or the week after, I might be back playing it. Mondays and Thursdays, though, only now. I ain't got time to do it all week now. Mondays and Thursdays, I might be, once I've completed that, that's fucking excellent as well, by the way. Nick said, don't take the piss out of buying wood. Some blokes have no choice but to pay to get wood. Yeah, that's right, sake, Nick. Oh, God. Emperor said, you can buy leaf springs out of old trucks. They make badass knives. They need to be tempered. That's the only issue with me. I have to get stuff that's already hardened and tempered. Otherwise, I can't really do it because I can't afford to run any kind of forge, really, with the money I have. But, yes, that is an option, definitely. Richard said to Tim, oh, no, Stinker's Bridge said, what sword have you made out of weed slasher? This. Just one of many. Metallic Reality's got an identical one. My Queen has an identical one of these. Or was that just an excuse to get me to show you a sword? I've made quite a few weed slasher swords. Maybe 6. Maybe 7. No, maybe 8. I don't know. Well, that was made from a weed slasher. And that is a weed slasher, in case anyone wondered. That is an actual weed slasher. And that is another sword. Quite an odd one because it was made for bottle cutting. But that's another sword made from a weed slasher. That was the two-handed one I made so that Metallica had a two-handed one to cut with because she just wanted to see what it was like. Yeah, Stinker's Bridge. I've got videos on all of these to show you how to make them. That was made out of a weed slasher. I've got more. Richard said, yeah, Mike, we have heard it all before. Will be a good month and you'll be a no-show on Twitch. Don't make me bring out the American finger for you, Rich. Drop said, don't need a forge for the springs, just take a little longer on the angle. Fair enough. Fair enough, the dropped. Yeah, I didn't know that. Dinker's Bridge said, well, I'm getting in a weed slasher. Yes, and it cost £8 to buy those weed slashers. Sometimes less than that. Richard said, you missed an opportunity to say 5, 6, 7, 8, Mike. Razop said, told you it was most of them. What's that dropped? I'm getting got lost there. Richard says, still not found anyone selling the straight weed slashes. No, oh yeah, those long ones as well would be fucking decent. The proper long ones. There is somewhere out there, people do sell an even longer version of those weed slashes, but I can never find them for sale in the UK. Or, well, no, they're never in stock, are they? KLA says, show some knuckles, please. I don't have any now. They are. There's some knuckles. Closest I've got to any knuckles now are I would put this on, but that's not going to fit around my fucking neck. There you go. That's what I was on about there. It's all I got now. So I've got to be legal fucking stuff. I ain't got any. Don't have any knuckle dusters now. Done anything in stainless? Oh, no, I don't think I have dropped. I don't think I have. Stinker's Bridge says, thanks for showing me the sword. I saw a weed slasher the other day. I'll revisit your videos on how to make a weed slasher sword. Might do it as a winter project when the weather's up. They're brilliant to do, mate. They're absolutely brilliant. They're ideal for people with minimum tools and no forging capabilities because they're already hardened and tempered. In fact, I said, past the garden centre today, I got my cheap machete from. Gutted we didn't have time to stop. So I could get one for my future project. Yeah, that would be good. Metallic, wouldn't it? Yeah. The drop said, by the way, I was serious about reassembling them for you. Or at least your favourites. Well, they would be yours. You know, I would have to. But I'm up for that. Yeah, I'll send you them in bits because they're in bits anyway. And if you want to put them together and have them, they're yours, mate. You know what I mean? Yeah, and then you've got a bit of. Well, I would say it's a bit of history, you know. Because there's a bloke in America who has a massive collection of knuckle dusters, bigger than mine. And he's going to put those in. He's going to put those in the museum one day, and he might have a couple of mine in there somehow. But yeah, I'm well up for that. The drop, yeah, I want to send you them. But yeah, I'll just send you them in the bits, as I said. And it won't matter because they're not actually what they are. They're just parts. Yeah, you put them together and you can have them. You know, they're yours because I can't have them anyway. So, Richard said, we think we'll have to buy the straight longer one, Mike. I'll bulk buy. Hang on. He said, think we'll have to bulk buy the straight longer ones, Mike. I'm sure AliExpress do bulk order on them, but it'd be a minimum of 1,000. Fucking hell. Well, if we do that, Rich, we'll have to go into business making swords, I reckon. They're Smurf knuckle duster, exactly. Well, I suppose no one didn't say, oh, look, that looks perfect size for you. Fucking missed the trick there, you knobheads, didn't you? And if you say it now, too fucking late. Doesn't count. What is it? That fucking thing stinks. You know, metal has a weird, horrible smell. It smells horrible. The shop said, might have some in his museum. Wink, wink. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Emma said, my grandfather was a farmer and had a great shop, made all kinds of things, ninja style spears, knives. I thought me what I use today. I can remember anything I have broken. Hang on, the end of that didn't make no sense. Yeah, I was watching a film with Metallic the other day about these people who lived on a farm, and they had this big fucking barn which had all toolers in it and everything. And I said to her, something wrong with the dad of that house. He hasn't been in that fucking shed once the whole time he's been there. Because I would have actually lived in that fucking place. You know. I know, obviously, if you're on a farm, you probably have other things you need to do, but no. The dad never once basically someone was living in this fucking barn, and he didn't notice. I would have noticed them the day they fucking moved in there, because I would have been in there making shit. They would have got sick of me fucking anger grinding all day. They would have been the fuckers who left. Where's my fucking hand sanitizer? That's made my hands smell horrible. That now. Might use hand sanitizer anyway. The drop said, when it pops up, I'll read it. It's doing that, bollocks with the fucking stupid little heart things in the way. Let's click the heart, and maybe I'll be able to see it. Made a scythe yet? And or what? I have made a couple of scythe weapons. Yes. Yeah, I have. Oh, tablet time. Yes, look on my channel. Dropped. Let me have a look for you, just in case I didn't call them scythe. But yeah, I've got a couple of quite big, like nice hook things. Fuck off, Rich. Yeah. Oh no, them you mean? I thought you meant me for a second. Then, yeah. Well, they died from the aluminium and the aluminium grinder dust. Yes, exactly. Fucking hell. Yeah, I do at least wear a fucking mask nowadays. Scythe Warsword. Yeah, weapon build. Scythe Warsword. Were dropped. Check this out on my channel. Oh fuck it, I'll just link the fucking thing. Oh, I got a donation. And that fucking, I didn't get notified by it. Right, let's go and see if I've got a comment. Sorry to the person who donated. Sorry I didn't see it earlier. Piss off, said. Oh, God. I can't fucking pronounce it. Right, where am I? Stinker's Bridge said here, I'll never look at a weed slasher the same way. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Scythe. Fuck's sake, Dad. I don't know what a scythe is. It's what I fucking used. Stinker's Bridge, thank you for that donation, mate. I appreciate that. Yes. Yeah, get yourself a weed slasher and you'll never look back. Cheers, mate. Yeah, he said, I looked on your channel, went all the way back and couldn't believe how different. I know. Yeah, a good few fucking stone heavier. A fucking good 4 stone heavier. Yeah. I think I've aged quite well, but I definitely have aged. I looked, yeah. So the sideys get longer as I get older. Pearl said, why does your alarm sound like fucking jingle? Do you reckon? No, what I've picked. That's, yes. Thank you. Metallic's right. Yeah, the alarm is very alarming in real life. The reason I have... Oh, and also you was hearing it dual. That was going off on my phone and my tablet at the same time. I deliberately picked the worst fucking most horrible alarm I could find and ringtone because it makes me answer the fuckers straight away. That fucking thing, that makes me shoot out of bed in the morning and I'm fucking awake within like fucking 5 seconds. Especially my ringtone's horrible. I got a ringtone like the fucking ringtone in is it Scream? Is it Scream? Jingle Bells, why it's very alarming. Carlo said, what is your heaviest weight? Oh, what was my heaviest weight? So my heaviest weight was, right, do you want it in pounds or stone? So I do it in stones being English. 17, I think I got into 17.5 stone at one point. How much? 17.5 stone in pounds. So 245 pounds at one point, And now I am £182. So £245 high, 182 low. As an adult, anyway. Obviously, I've weighed less than that as a kid. Thank you, Carlo. Fall on the Hill said, you have sticks, you have blades. I've got a pole arm. Yeah, that's in the shed. I have got a pole arm in there. Yeah. Emperor said, that's what we thought. Why not use it? I learned how to cut metal, weld, and form things in metalwork. Do it for work to this day. That's it, isn't it? That's it. Rich said, we need a weed/a 45 contest. The cutting power would surprise most people. Rich, I've got that planned. That's coming. That I promise you that will happen. I've got that written down to do. I need to get back into YouTube though. I've sort of got out of it at the minute. I'm struggling to even turn my computer on half the time. I turn it on to do the workouts in the morning. I don't touch it for the rest of the day. Drop said, fuck, did you all have those little brown rectangle alarm radios? That's the worst. You might have. Look, said, idea for a video. Weapons made out of DVDs. The doctor said, Jesus, Mike, congratulations, Mike. Thank you, Drop. Yeah, I feel a lot better now. I used to feel like shit all the time when I was that kind of age. Weight. Yeah, I feel a lot better now. Hell Spinder, how are you? He said, love it. To a non-Brit, the mate looks like a brawler and sounds like the Duke of Nottingham. Thank you. Thank you, Hell Spinder. Thank you. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, this is what I made today. Technically, Metallic's alarm is me ringing her up in the morning. I have an alarm that goes off, and then when that goes off, I ring her up. Apart from today, she woke me up today, early as fuck as well. Khalid, how you doing, mate? You all right? Yeah, I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. Fall on the Hill said, didn't they use CDs as weapons in one of the Hellraiser movies? You know what? I don't know. If they did, I'm unaware of that. Thank you, Penny. Yeah, I am really happy with the weight loss. And I still want to lose a bit more. Maybe another stone would do me. I don't want to be too light, but I do want to be. I feel quite fit now, but I could still do with losing a bit more. Thanks, and hats off to Metallic for keeping up. Yes, exactly. The doc said, I've got the reverse situation. I've always tried to gain weight, been hovering at 120 most of my life. Yeah, I've got a couple of relatives who are like that no matter how much they want to put a bit of weight on, they really struggle. But I had a bit of a heavy week, to be honest, Mother Dearest, but I'm weirdly okay today. Yeah, Metallic, I feel a bit better today, and I'm glad you're feeling all right. Maybe I was, I don't know, what do you call it? I don't know. But you've had a funny week, haven't you? And so have I. I've felt really fucking weird all week. Really fucking paranoid and really bad fucking anxiety and weird fucking insecurity and just fucking bizarre. But it seems to be going a bit today now. I do feel a bit better today. It was horrible. It's fucking horrible. Weird as fuck. Yeah, they used records in Shaun of the Dead, didn't they? Yes. Richard said, Mike, are the throwing discs that don't have any points legal? They have less than 3. I think they are. Do you know what? I think they would be legal because they don't have more than 2 or 3 points. Is it? No, I think, if they have 3 points or more, they're illegal, aren't they? Then CDs were decorations in one of the Hellraisers. That said to Penny, some days are worse than others. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I've had a proper shit week, and so have you, haven't you? I'm glad you're better as well, my queen. Yeah, we'll get in there anyway. Yeah. I've had a terrible fucking weird week. Fucking bizarre. Tat said, you might have been feeding for me, Mike. I have the week played with actual nightmares and that bastard black dog during the month. Yeah, strange, isn't it? Maybe that's what I was trying to say with that, but I couldn't think of the words. Yeah. Maybe. Fall on the Hill said, CD is a mute and blind Cenobite who makes electronic noises when he moves. Once a DJ for the boiler room, but now Cenobite only appears in Hellraiser Hell on Earth. All right, is that the third one? Benny said, "Tell him, Metallic." He doesn't listen to me. I'll drop you perfect the way you are. Yeah, exactly. That's it. Mother said to Metallic is here for good energy and motivation. Mike, why don't you give the viewers some good motivation as well? Like what? What do you mean? What do you mean a fucking video slingshot where I'm doing weird shit? Fuck's sake. Mother.
Stop it. Get some help.
I didn't think I'd ever have to play that one for you. The doctor said, Metallic gives the good vibes, Mike supplies the porn. Yes, exactly. Maybe it's this that's making my hands smell. Although this one don't smell bad. This just smells of oil for some reason. Leather. Oil. Nothing really, a bit oily. Yeah. Oh, it's making me snort now. Yeah, that came out exactly what I wanted it to look like. I reckon that would look all right without the D-guard as well, wouldn't it? I think. But the whole point was to do a sort of... You don't see double-edged D-guard things very often, I don't think. Makes it slightly redundant, but, it's good for stabbing. How do I polish my blades? Not very well at the minute, dropped. This one came not too bad, but what I would normally use is I've got like a vibrating sander thing. I'll just go through all of the grits, going to the wet dry sandpaper as high as grit as I could possibly get, and then use some kind of metal polish or cleaner. But yeah, I ain't got a Brasso is normally good for Brasso is normally good for metal, but I haven't got any Brasso at the minute. But I said, this new fetish, Mike, you've been sniffing a lot of stuff this evening. Yes, it is. It is. Emperor said, use baby oil, protects and smells good. Well, yeah, that's a good point. So I said, Mike starts a new trend in perversion, snored sniffers. You know you want to do it. Yes. You know you want to have a fucking sniff. Go on, have a sniff. You sniff. Right, sniff in the fucking chat and I'll describe the smells to you. All right, we've got a new form of ASMR. It's it's SSMR. Yeah. Rita said, give it some tongue action while you're sniffing it, Mike. All right. So the guard Peugeot smells of mild steel and a bit of oil, and then I'm getting aromas of leather and leather dye. The blade has a little bit of a smell. Metallic. Yes, metallic. I was saying too metallic, by the way. The HDPE doesn't really smell at all. Well, the aluminium has a bit of a smell to it. Fucking freak, sir. Yeah, smells quite nice, though. Definitely oil. If you like a bit of oil, sniff all day, man. I'm good. Yeah, I think the best smell is probably the leather. So, still not sure on the dimensions of that. I feel like it's too short for how thick it is in the hilt. I still think it needs thinning out. Do you reckon? No, weird thing is I quite like that look to it, though. I quite like it. Do you think it should be more sort of straight down then? Yeah, no, I like that it gets sort of fatter at the end. That's what she said. Rita said to Metallic, if you donate any more blades to Mike, make sure to clean it thoroughly. No, can't get rid of the smells. Yeah, it smells metallic. The doctor said, I've always wondered what metal smells like to people that don't ever fuck around with it. Well, exactly, yeah. Yeah. You think it needs more length on it, you reckon? Yeah. Well, impossible now. Timber said, I go to Bovingdon Tank Museum often. Love the smell of metal and oil. Went to the National Railway Museum last weekend. Lovely smell of metal, grease and oil. Better. Yeah, exactly, Timbo. Yeah, it's nice. I quite like the smell. I've always, just me being a freak show. I like the smell of petrol. Yeah, probably know why though. Yeah, I do like the smell of petrol. Nick's nice. I'm sending that to the Daily Mail so they can make some weapon fetish article. Make sure you send them the channel name at least, the full-on channel, Nick, so I can get some subscribers out of it, hopefully. I think it needs more length to it. Yes, literally what she said. The doctor said, maybe fin it at the tip. Hang on, fin it at the... I wish this fucking thing would show me what you're writing. I've got to wait till someone else comments now. No, it's not being touched now, but I appreciate your opinions on it. But yeah, no, I think it's perfect. That is. Oh, maybe fin it a third of the way up. All right. Yeah, no, I'm happy. This is exactly what I wanted. I like how that looks. And Phil said, we tear down old houses. You can always tell the age of the metal. Even the old brass smells different than the new brass. I did not know that, but that's interesting. That's very interesting. Yeah. Well, I suppose certain brass, because brass is an alloy, isn't it? It's got different, depending on what they put in them, you get different sort of hardnesses as well, don't you? That is the sword running across my fingers. It's not sharp enough to cut me. Not like that, but like that. So just saying, it looks great, and I'm sure it carries well. Yeah. Oh, I get you, mate. Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah. That'd be like what you lot would do if you was yeah. Benny said, "What weapon do you recommend?" Glad I stopped there. Fuck's sake. Oh god. The Tart said, support the Excalibur build. Mike needs brass for a guard. Yes. Someone sort the comments out for me. Thank you. All right. So yeah, you saw the weed stash I had there. If anyone does want to donate, a couple of quid to help me buy the brass for it, I do need to buy the brass for the pommel and the guard. So I need to buy a bit of brass about that big, maybe 3/4 of an inch thick, and I need to get a bit about that long, maybe an inch wide, maybe half an inch thick. So maybe a tenner, probably cost a tenner. So if anyone wants to contribute to that, help me buy the brass for it, please do. If you put, yes, Matat's already put the exclamation mark supporting, so the link is in the description and in the chat by Nightbot. I might as well play the video. And here's a 30-second video showing you how to donate if you want to. It's fucking piss easy. And it takes debit cards, credit cards, and PayPal. Yeah. I think it takes everything. Let's put Metallic's comment on for a while. Yes, there you go. Right, where was I? Richard, Mike, you should learn how to swallow swords like the circus acts. You could do an OnlyFans video titled "Mike Takes Deep Throat to the Hilt." Wouldn't be clickbait. Good idea. Good idea. Fuck's sake. Hellspinder said, some dude on YouTube, I believe German or Austrian, put 2 sheets of aluminium foil in a magazine chamber of the UK Vlad, narrowing the channel for the bolts, thus increasing accuracy, avoiding misfire. Thank you for telling me that, mate. That's fucking good. I'll give that a go. Yeah, thank you for that. I appreciate you telling me that. Yeah. I'll try that. Emperor said, make it a bayonet grind on the top and sharpen on the bottom. Yeah, good idea. Yes. The doctor said, Metallic, we watched the video yesterday, and as soon as it ended, we both said the same thing. Oh, happy ad music, dance time. Yes. Yeah, so I think I'll make a sort of PVC drain pipe scabbard for this. It's too big to make a fucking leather one. Because being so wide, you would, but need about 50 quid's worth of fucking leather. I'll just about get away with... That's probably 30 quid's worth of leather in that. The most expensive fucking thing on that fucking sword is the leather. Still got a bit of the pattern at the bottom. Oh, bloody hell. So who's just donated the money for the brass? Thank you. I'll buy that tonight. And thank you, for Metallic, for fucking reminding everyone. Well, Jerb, thank you, mate. I don't know who you are in the chat, but I appreciate it. They left no comment. I'll go and buy that brass tonight. Thank you. Cheers. Yeah, thank you. Right. Here's your video, mate. And it's people like you that make this true.
That's the funnest place to be.
Cheers. I'll buy that tonight. Thank you. Cornish Bob, how you doing? I'm not too bad. I've been a bit of a funny mood all week, but oh, there, Jerb is on. Thank you, mate. Oh, just lurking. Thank you, Jerb. I massively appreciate that. Thank you, mate. Cheers. I'll buy that brass tonight. Thank you. Yeah, it was quite blunt at the minute. Falcon Punch. I tried to do a bit of, well, it's very blunt. It's very blunt. I tried to do some bottle cutting with it early, and it wouldn't do it. So it does need a cut. It does need a sharpen still. Thank you, Jab. I appreciate that, mate. The drop said, "What's the longest sword you've made? What's the longest you want to make?" The longest weed slasher is probably the double-handed one, but that's because it's got a long handle, so it's a bit longer. The Rich made me a blade, so he sort of, yeah, he made me a blade that needed finishing. That one's pretty long. I don't know how long now. But I don't know. I would make a great big massive fucking sword, but it's getting the metal and getting stuff that's suitable for my capabilities. Yeah, I'd make massive things if I could. It's just getting a piece of hardened and tempered steel already, and it'd be a lot of work. The reason I like the weed slashers is because you can still make those on my little belt sander. I think a great big sword, it would struggle with that. Right, Rich will write down. Rich will write down. Yeah, I think Rich has wrote down how long the blade was he did for me. Metallic said, it doesn't, Falcon. It's never been sharpened. Yeah. Richard said, wouldn't nylon sheets in one of the mouths work the same? Nylon is self-lubricant. Yeah, it would. It'd probably work better. Yeah, the drop said, lurks supportively. That's just what you want, isn't it? Well, no, I like people commenting, but still, yes. Lurking supportively is just as good. Thank you, Metallic, as well, for fucking reminding me, my queen. I appreciate that. I mean, you've just managed to get the brass bought. Emperor said, the sword looks amazing. I wish we lived closer. We could we share the same mind. Oh, thank you, Emperor. Yeah, there was a lot of people saying things like that, and it's nice. I do appreciate that. Yeah. It's nice having a community where we are all sort of, a lot of us are like-minded, and you know, even the ones who went, they still enjoy coming on here and having a laugh. You know what I mean? The doc said, I always have the want to make video game blades, something near impossible to lift, like the forehammer. Yes, yeah. Richard got me interested in a bloke called what's that one? Rich, it's not Pretty Hate Machine, is it? What's it called? Pretty something machine. I can't remember. Rich will tell me in a minute. He makes those giant fucking swords that you can barely lift. So there you go. The drop. One of my swords has a 28-inch blade. It's in there though, so I can't get it out. I got it out today though. No, not today. Pretty in Pink. No, not that dropped. Pretty Hates Machining, I think it's called. Rich will tell you in a minute if that's what it's called. Oh, yeah, it's Pretty Hate Machining, yeah. I did have the gut wrencher out the other day. I'm going to change its name now, or should I stick to gut wrencher now? I could probably use it now. At the time when I had my side injury, I couldn't use that sword. It was way too heavy. It is a beast. But it's a fucking beautiful beast. Fall on the Hill said, old school floor buffer wheels are good for shining metal. Ask someone with a kid to ask their caretaker for the old ones they're chucking out. Good idea. Yeah, I was going to buy a buffering wheel because I've got a sort of disc fucking thing anyway. I could put one on. I just never got around to it. It's one of those things I've been meaning to buy because I would like to polish my stuff up easier. But I did a tungsten forehammer. Yeah, CNC machine would be a blessing. Yeah, the only thing I like the thought of a CNC machine, but then I think it takes all the fun out of it. You know what I mean? Because I watch people make stuff, and I honestly think sometimes, I was saying this to Metallic the other day, I watch quite a few videos of people making things. I watch this woodwork bloke, and I swear to God, I think some of these people, if you gave them a hand drill, a handsaw, and shit like that, they wouldn't be able to use it. And I honestly think some people wouldn't be able to use hand tools. And, yeah. The fucking tools I use, all sort of. But yeah, a CNC machine for some things would make it so much easier, but it would sort of take the fun out of it. Because you've seen like these things, like that round, that came from so the round pommel on that came from a square piece of aluminium stock that was completely done with just a drill and files. Same with that. That was just a piece of scrap. That was completely done with a drill, hacksaw, and files. Same with that. Drill, hacksaw, and files. And that was a big sheet. Yeah. Rock said, always afraid of tungsten. It has a high explosive quality I can't get into. Helps with the TIG welder, but that's about all I've had to run with it. Yeah, I've never used tungsten. I did not know that. Yeah, I'll be honest, I wouldn't want to use it either if it's like that. Yeah. One of these days, I'll have to. Well, maybe when I see Metallic next, when my queen comes to visit me next, I'm going to let her go through all of the boxes. Maybe once she's got them all out and got her favourites out or something, we'll film some of them or something. Show she can model them for you. Yeah, she can model gut wrencher for you. That's a big sword, that is. Well, it's not that big, but it's big compared to like the weed slashers. It's thick, and it's got to be, some of that's 10 mil thick. Yeah, it's sharp and it's proper decent. I said, Mike, imagine if someone made a depleted uranium sword. I wonder how that'd be. Imagine. Fucking hell. Hypothetically, the world ends, no electricity. What things that's not made weapon do you make a weapon? Oh, let me come back to that in a minute. Remind me in a second. Matat said, I loved the pommel on the sister wife. It's one of the first things that attracted to me until I realised its likeness to my old flick knife held the entire rest of my love for it. Yeah, it's strange, isn't it, though? That, yeah, it was that, and then you realise there was very similar to another knife you liked. Yeah. She'd been wanting to get my hands on that one for ages, and I had to make her one in the end just so I could keep mine. And I probably would have given in and give you it in the end, but... Right, where am I? So hypothetically, the world ends, no electricity. What thing that's not a weapon do you make a weapon? Oh, I don't know. See, there's loads of things. There's fucking tons of things, to be honest. I'll be honest with you. I could think no end of things. I think I could make a weapon from most things. Yeah. I know there's too many to name, really. But I think I could go into most rooms and find something that I could make into a weapon. To be fair, Mike, you did almost start calling it my sword. Yes, I did. Yeah. Right, no, that one is mine, isn't it? No, that's one of that is my one, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. No, that because it even says on there. Well, you can't see it, but just here, the dad can see it. Well, she knows what it says. Just there, it says Mike's sword crossed out, and it says metallic sword crossed out, and it's got my name back on it. It was hers for a little bit, but it's mine now. Stab, twist right, there, metallic. To be honest, no, got that one. Richard said, your Warhammer, Mike, you could make that in a Y2K. But yes, yeah. I don't know. It's hard to say because there's fucking tons of stuff. Don't know. You name it, it could be probably made into a weapon or some kind of self-defense thing, couldn't it? Oh, no electricity. All right, no electricity. That's slightly different. All right, no electricity. Well, I have got a hand drill, like a literally hand drill. So I might still be able to drill some holes in some stuff. Take me a long time. Oh, I don't know. Drop off the top of my head. That's hard to say. Oh, the drop said you name your blades, you mate. Well, not always. I think big swords should have a name. What it was, I'd watched Game of Thrones, and I got inspired to make a big sort of arming sword. All of their fucking swords in that TV series all have names, so I decided I'd name that one. The sister wives, or was the Witcher sword really, but the sister. Oh no, it's the Witcher sword, but the pair of them are the sister wives. But that's a copy of something from a game, or a book, or a film, whatever you want, TV series. But no, not all of them have got the double ender. Got called the double ender because it's a joke on double-handed. Yeah, she said you also have the double ender. Yeah, that it's the two-handed one. But that became the double ender to me and my queen. Metallic says she's yours forever, my king. Thank you, my queen. I appreciate that. Yeah, the crocodile hunter. Well, that big one there. But yeah, no, not all of them have names, but I don't mind naming them. Yeah, some of them do. I think if you got a nice, proper, good sword, you should name it, I think. But my big sword was never, ever going to be called Gut Wrencher. But it was when I hurt my side, ripped that muscle in my fucking side. That sword was so heavy at that point, I couldn't use it. So I called it Gut Wrencher because I think I made out it was that did it. I can't even remember why I called it. Rich, do you remember why I called it Gut Wrencher? Had I done that injury and then used that sword and then it brought the injury back? I think maybe that's what it was. I think the injury was... So I originally injured myself, and then every time I did certain bottle cutting stuff or certain things, it kept bringing the injury back. Yeah, and I think, fighting a 20-litre water jug. Yes, exactly. I think I used the sword to do that, and it brought it back, so I call it Gut Wrencher. As I said, I name mine unless it's for someone, then I ask them to name it the first thing they see it. First time they see it. Adds a little bit of personality, and it's mine alone kind of. Yeah, exactly. I like that. The drop. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. Spirit Beer Man, how you doing? He said there was a ghost or something come from your black weird cat. What there? Metallic said the sword whose name I can't remember because it's stuck in my head as a Wakazashi. Have we named that one? I can't remember now. Oh, Kawasaki. Yes, sorry, Kawasaki. Yes, Wakazashi. Yeah, you call it the Kawasaki, do you? Emperor said, how about a Lowlander sword? My buddy has a remake of one. It's about 7 foot long, weighs 25 pounds. It's a hell of a thing to swing. Yeah. I would make anything if I could get the stuff to do it. What's my most expensive weapon? Up the top there, you can just see the handle of it. I don't want to move the camera though, because the camera's in the perfect position for the light. I'll get you a picture of it. Right. I think it's in here. So, up the top there's a sword. It is a Japanese Type 32 Otsu sword. The reason I have this paperwork is if the police come around here, I can prove that it is legal. There it is there. That's worth about 600 quid, I think. And it's antique, so I could sell it if I wanted to. I wouldn't though. Yeah, that's my most expensive one, I think. Unless you count the Witter sword, which is fucking priceless. Yeah, Sister was priceless, mate. The doctor forgot to tell you, shot me a squirrel today. I show up a lot less when they used to. Danger zone, nice. You going to eat it? Richard said, yes, you injured you injured your side again twice with the weed slasher sword. Then you reopened it with the almond sword again with 20-litre jug. Thank you, Rich. Yeah, funny, it always makes me laugh. You have better memory than I do. Matata, nice one dropped. I hope you tan the fur and make a lovely dinner out of it. Yes, exactly. Matata, still need that piece of paper about the flicker lacking a spring. Right. I was just seeing if it was on my. I have got that written down to do for you, my queen. I have. That is on my list to do. When I get the printer out next, I'll do that for you. I still need to make the. I need to get the information as it is, if that makes sense. So it's not. No, it's already on my to-do list. I promise you. Where is my to-do list now? Yeah, I promise you that is on my to-do list. To the list. We're going to do it then. The doctor said, best I ever did was 10 in a day. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's excellent. That's excellent. Yeah, next time you're metallic, we'll get out all them swords and you can have a proper look at them. Because there's some you haven't seen. And there's a box there with knives that you definitely haven't seen. Yeah, you can have a good old look at everything. Yeah, and then maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll leave them all out, show them on a stream or something, or just a video, my knife collection. We can both show them, I don't know, it's up to you. Nothing like it said, I have a couple of throwing knives and a katana myself. Yeah, I had to get all my walking sticks and shit out the other day. I had to get everything out of that box. I had to go right down to the bottom of it because it turned out 2 of the fucking sticks was right at the bottom of the box. So I had everything out of that the other day, and I had all the guns out, the swords. I had my katana out, a gut wrencher. Yeah, your knife collection. Yeah, oh, that's it. You see, that's it. You haven't even seen your own knife collection yet, have you? So, yeah, come around and play with your knife collection. All right. You're up said, I'd make a nice stew, but you've seen where I live. I'll shoot them and let the wilds in the dark have the meat. Yeah, no, good idea. Good idea. Mother said, why does the chat hide Berserk? No idea, mate. No idea. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. That shouldn't be something that gets hidden. Rita says, someone needs to make a video with Mike being the lone swordsmith, wandering the earth, cutting down fools that challenge him. It has a reoccurring arch nemesis. There's a sentient 20-litre bottle joke. Maybe I'll do that one day, Rich. For fuck's sake, that'd be great. Falcon Punch said, how's the garden going, Mike? Has Monty been a good boy? Monty has been a good boy. He has been, just because he can't get at the fuckers. So, Jim M brought me round 3 massive, I think 35-litre tubs. They're like that big, about that deep, for putting tomatoes in. So and he also bought me some squash plants. So he said, plant those together. The squash will grow over the side, and then he said, grow them and then use them for cutting videos. That'll make Metallic cry. That wasn't what he said. And then grow the tomatoes up. So, and he also bought me round tomato feed and 3 massive fucking bags of compost. I was really fucking grateful for that. That was really good of him. Because I was hungover and I didn't even get up. I felt quite guilty about that. He knew that. I think he knew that was going to happen though, so he didn't expect me to be there. The note he left me should be up here actually. Where's the note he left me? There it is. So he left me this note. Well, I was fucking hungover like fuck. So he said, here you go, Mike. 3 plants of butternut squash, good for sword cutting. Stick 1 in each pot with a tomato. The tomatoes will grow up the canes and the squashes will spread across the floor. Enjoy, Jim. Yeah, and the 3 massive bags of compost. Yes. Thank you, Jim. I massively appreciate that, mate. You'll see, when I do the next video, you'll see all that. One of my fucking cucumber plants has died though, so that's slightly gutting because now I've only got 1 cucumber plant. I was quite looking forward to those, but I've still got loads of other plants. But yeah, apart from the single cucumber plant dying, everything is all right. So what I'll do, I'll just chuck a fucking tomato plant in that one instead. Mike and Slingshot Warrior, Wolf and Cub, Slingshot in the baby car. Oh god, yes. And then Zed said, to be honest, Berger, Mike would fit in the baby car better. Maybe call it Lone Wolf and Dog. Oh, you fuckers, ain't you? The drop said, are we seeing the birth of the next Spyverse? Water jugs from hell. Maybe. That'd have to be episode. I don't know. Are we calling the film episode 4? Or is it just the film? I suppose it'd be episode 4, the feature-length version, wouldn't it? Yeah. But just have to make sure the squash doesn't sit on the actual floor. It needs airflow, not to. I'll do that. I'll sort that out. Don't worry about that. Yeah. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying now. I forgot what I was saying. I was fucking completely gone out of my head. Oh, episode, yeah. Yeah, maybe. I've still got plans for a 5th episode and another film. So, yeah. Just need to get around to doing it. Episode H20, the wetting. Yes. Get that big wolf energy in there. Fuck's sake, Percy. Don't encourage him. I've not replied to his message yet. He's now claiming he was drunk when he sent me the message saying "fuck you." Rich, was he drunk? You're a good Rich, you're a good judge of these things. Was you know who drunk when they sent me that private message in the chat? Because I don't fucking think so. He doesn't need to explain it anyway, because I'm not even that bothered by it. It's more of a joke. Maybe it's the film, but it's technically the 4th episode, the featuring episode. Exactly, yes. Episode 5 not featuring Metallic. Don't be like that. You don't have to be in it though. That's fine. But don't be like that. You can't handle it anymore. That's fine. No, you don't have to be. I can feature you in just little extras, like taking me places and that. Don't have to do no acting. Emperor, it's crazy what they're trying to do to you. We're trying to stop this in the US. It's getting crazy. Side note, you can use the seeds from the veggies you can buy to regrow what you need. Exactly, mate. Exactly. Should call it Spyverse the movie. Well, yes, yeah. Well, the only thing is, though, it is technically a feature-length episode. That's the problem. Because I am still going to do an actual Spyverse the movie, though. So I'm undecided at the minute, Pojo. Because it technically is episode 4, but it's a feature-length episode. So I don't know. I have got a full-on Spider-Verse, the movie, planned. Yeah. So laughing ass off as Mike's acting like me not being any more Spyro stuff to at least next year's news. No, I didn't mean it like that. That's the first time you've mentioned it to these lot, though, isn't it? I knew that. Shut it, you. Pain in my fucking ass, ain't you? No, I knew that. But these lot don't know that you fucking yeah, traumatized by the last lot. It says Spider-Verse season finale. Maybe, because you don't have to have 6 episodes per series, do you? Yeah, maybe. I'll think about it. Said, buy yourself a weapon with the glass. Yes, exactly. There you go.
After a hard day's graft, nothing quite relaxes me like a nice cold pint of vodka. Oh dear. So don't be an arse. Get a weapon collector glass.
Oh, I was just putting the exclamation mark thing in. Oh, by the way, anyone can do those. That said, no, Mike. If I was a pain in the ass, you wouldn't be able to sit down. Fuck off. Oh, God. Zed said to Metallic, you should finish your story. At least Mike would read that one. Metallic said, I want to, Zed, but it needs to be in the right. I need to be in the right headspace. Yeah, or vodka. No, do you know what? That isn't a pint. I don't know what it is with those glasses. They're not quite a pint. They fit a 440 can in there. Leighton said, do you sell swords and machetes? Oh, I sort of do. Yeah, sorry, I missed your comment. Or am I just not got that far down? Yeah, no, I sort of do sell them, yeah, but I ain't got none for sale at the minute. Right, so we just need a backer and we can do all parts in it. Special cameras. Oh, exactly. Yeah, don't, Penny, don't say those words. I'm already in fucking massive shit. Oh, I do sell mega pints. Don't tell them that, Rich. That's a mega pint of wine, isn't it? Coffee's lasted a long time tonight. Zed, I'll read it. Don't you fucking worry. I'll read it. Eventually. No, I'm going to have to. What it is, Zed, is I promise you I will read it. Of course I will. And I'll do all the shit. It's just, yeah, I don't know. There'll be a point where I have to read it. That makes sense. There'll be a point where I absolutely have to read it and I'll get it done then. I'm neglecting a lot of shit at the minute. Spirit Beer Man said, hi, Mike. I have copied the point of the weird spirit thing in this live so you can see what I'm going on about. Where can I send it to you? Email. Yeah, there's my email. Or if you're on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, they've got personal messenger things. You can send me it on that. Yeah, that'd be interesting to see. Metallic says, Penny, that's a creative killer if ever there was one. Only Crash, the book, is more ruinous to good vibes. I don't know. I've got a special thing with Crash, though, haven't I? Metallic. There's a thing that goes with Crash that gives me fond memories. But Crash was fucking horrendous. But I did end up reading Crash. I've read, I think, half that book in a single, maybe more than half of it in a single day, reading it out loud on phone to Metallic, just to get it done. And I did, didn't I? And I was fucking ill at the time. I had vertigo and I was seeing fucking blurry. And I've read the whole half, yeah, maybe over half of that. Yeah, grovelling and page 19. I can't even remember why page 19. Would you like me to read it to you, my queen? I'll give you a little clue. I'm going to say one word. It's not even a rude word. Grains. I'm going to see what her reaction is to that first before I do anything. Yeah, that's fecal grains. Yes. It had that fucking grains. That book had two of the greatest descriptions I've ever fucking seen in anything. Right. Documents. Where are we? Where are we? Let me find this fucking bit so I can read it out. Crash, funny bit. When I read this, I couldn't. Oh no, yeah, no, this is the bit. Yeah, I read this out loud to Metallic one night about 2:00 in the morning, and we was both laughing so badly. I thought I was going to wake everyone else, wake up everyone in my home. And it may not sound that funny to you lot, but it was amazingly funny when I read this out. This is what he's thinking while he's in hospital, and there's a nurse walking along. He thought, when had they last bathed their genitalia? Did small grains of fecal matter still cling to their anuses as they prescribed some antibiotics for streptococcal throat? Did the odour of illicit sex acts infest their underwear as they drove home from the hospital? The traces of smegma and vaginal mucus on their hands marrying with the splashed engine coolant of unexpected car crashes. The whole fucking book's like that. Every bit of the book is like that. Fucking mental. Timbo said, night or enjoy tonight. Taking Mike off to bed. Good night, Timbo. I hope you feel better soon, mate. But the grovelling bit was even better, but I don't know if I've got it now. But as I said, the importance of megapints is important. It fucking is, mate. It fucking is. Oh, God. Yeah, get well soon, Timbo. I hope you're feeling like fully sorted soon. Oh, Metallic, I was reading it out for you. Sod it, click the wrong button, lost it. I was reading I read it out for you. I hope you at least heard it. Rita said, Mike, you sure you didn't write the book while you were in hospital with that guy? Do you know what? That's how ill I knew I was, because I'd said to Metallic, if I'm ever in a hospital, anywhere where I see a nurse, I'm definitely saying that to her. And I was actually when I was in hospital with the vertigo, she was on the phone to me for a lot of it because she was reading the book to me to make me feel better. So I had to do. Sat on the phone for a good few hours with me while I had a fucking thing covering up the eyes because I couldn't fucking look because the whole room was spinning, reading to me. I had my brother with me, but he was fucking half asleep as well because this was 4:00 in the morning. Anyway, I was so bad. That's how I knew how ill I was because when I got back out, shit, I never fucking said about grains of fecal matter on their anuses. First, I'm sure he wrote it when he was supposed to be on Twitch. I'm gonna have to go and get fucking Metallic. Can you remember what page the other bit was on? I want to read the grovelling bit now. I don't think I've got that. Oh, I don't know if I'd be able to find the other bit, and I can't remember. Was it page 119 potentially? No, at page 119. Oh, I'm never going to find it now. I was hoping the book would open on the page. Well, oh no, I can't read that bit out. I was going to read you a bit out, but straight away I can't. No, do you know what? I'm actually on page 149 by pure fucking fluke. It ain't that one. There's shit on there I'd be too scared to fucking read out. No, it wasn't that page. See, this is every single page has something like this. The scars on his abdomen shone in the sunlight, a few inches from my fingers as they rested on the doorsill. A white areola of dried vaginal mucus circled the vent of his jeans, marking where my wife's vulva had pressed against his groin. The whole book's like that. And I also counted the word chromium The word chromium was on. Oh, I want to find this fucking page. I'm gutted we don't know where it is now. No. Not 153 metallic. I'm surprised this book doesn't just open straight up on the page, to be honest. It was near the end, though, wasn't it? Yeah, it was near the end, wasn't it? Fuck it. I'll find it later. Hang on. J.G. Ballard. Crash. Groveling. Where is it? I found that website I found where they was talking about it. Or have I? Oh, you just have to. I love that bit, but I can't believe I didn't fucking save it. Right, where am I? Probably too worried about buckets of puke who actually chanded on them. Oh, yes, exactly. Yes, on the nurses. Yes, exactly. There's a lol. Mike, can see you now getting laughing gas and quoting all these lines about shit grains and unwashed vagius. Well, the nurses are holding masks over their faces. Oh, God's sake. Thursday said it's not the Littlest catalogue, Mike. It's not going to open on the laundry section. Well, the thing is, I read this bit so much, I was hoping it would. Oh, fucking got it. It is. Did you say 149? It is on 149. You was right. No, you was right the first time. I just missed it. It is on 149, the page I fucking opened it on as well. I've just didn't see that. He was right the first time, so was I. We actually got the page right the first time. Luckily, I went back and checked that. Are you ready? This was one of the funniest bits I've ever read in any book as well. This makes this, but the shit grains and this bit make this the greatest fucking the greatest book I ever read. But also, fucking hell, this is hard work. This book, I tell you. Are you ready? Get comfortable, go and lay down in bed, take your clothes off, do what's necessary, get your lube out, get your toys out, whatever, because you are going to be in for a fucking surprise. Are you ready? You can pay me afterwards. As she stepped across, hang on, I'll start again. As she stepped naked across the floor of the bathroom, pushing past me with a look of nervous distraction, as she masturbated in the bed beside me in the mornings, thighs splayed symmetrically, fingers grovelling at her pubis, as if rolling to death some small venereal snot, as she sprayed deodorant in her armpits, those tender phocuses like mysterious universes. There you go. Satisfied? You fucking should be. Groveling is close to that bit, a little bit before. Yeah, I can't believe we missed it, Metallic. But yeah, we was on the right fucking page straight away. But yes, groveling at her pubis like she's rolling a venereal snot is the bit. Yeah, rolling to death some small venereal snot. That is the weirdest fucking description of. Thank you, Jot. I'm glad you're very aroused. Persia is as well. Penny looks like she is. Mike, this is good OnlyFans. I know. I'm giving you the fucking the fucking OnlyFans content for free. I hope you're satisfied. Yes. Just some leaving. Y'all ain't fucking proper. I know something wrong with it. Meant there dropped. Oh God. Yeah, a couple of damp sponges. Venereal snot. How could I forgot? Yes, that's the bit that gets me. The venereal snot bit. We're pissing ourselves laughing at that bit, though, weren't we, as well? Yeah. Fingers groveling at her pubis as if rolling to death some small venereal snot. Fucking Christ. Rita said, we'll head off now. The battery is about to... Oh, so he says, yeah, look. Oh, Rita's got to suddenly go. Yeah, all right, Rich. All right. We believe you. Most wouldn't. Rich is going off to do something. Richard's battery's running out. Richard said, we'll head off now. The battery is about dead. Enjoy your narration of shit, grains, unwashed radius, snot, and masturbation, everyone. Bye. See you later, Rich. Good night, mate. But that's the night we both tried to read that out without falling apart, mate. Surprised we didn't lose half your subs for that. I know. That's amazing, wasn't it? I really enjoyed that, though. It's great. Yeah, see you later, Rich. Persia said, just want to say I've been ill with a stomach bug all week. Only managed to hold down food today. Wish I hadn't. Oh, well, there you go. There you go, Persia. Get well soon, mate. I'll read out some more shit that make you puke in a minute. One of the bits I opened it up to, I genuinely wouldn't want to read it out on a fucking... There's a couple of bits in this. This whole book is like this. I'll just open a random page and find a bit. She let the semen drip out onto the damp vinyl below Vaughan's testicles. Gasping for breath as she wiped away the flecks of vomit from his penis. Right, another random page. Shall we see what else we can find? I did open this up on the beginning of the chapter though, so not really a lot in this bit. Right, let's go for another one. I'm sorry, she gasped into my face. Please don't move. She steered my penis back into her vagina. Where was that? Holding her buttocks with both hands, I moved rapidly towards orgasm. Right, another random page. Right. This whole book is literally every bit I read is like that. Right, page 101, or just happened to be on 102, third line. So you're either going to get sex or car stuff. And struck the windshield, then careened across the roof, a black mass of fragments. Where did I put? Each page will have something fucking mental on it. Cars and sex. Well, that is what Crash is about. 216. I don't think the book's that big. It only goes up to 185. In fact, said, yes, Penny, a bit like bad behaviour. So, this is a weirdly effective sort of suggestion for abstinence. The sex or chromium. The word chromium comes up, well, every other fucking page. Yeah, I bet chromium is there. I started counting the chromiums after a while. Right. I began to stroke her clitoris. Distracted, she soon left, kissing me firmly on the mouth, as if she barely expected me to live again. To be alive again. All right, another random page. As the semen oozed from my penis, I pulled the car behind the coach. The last tremor of small orgasm faded. Right, next random page. Yeah, there's a lot of it. His dyed blonde hair fastened into a bun on top of his head. He resembled an elderly transvestite caught drunk in his boudoir. I don't know why I find that so fucking funny. You're off, Zed. You had enough. Don't blame me, mate. How many people we got watching? You are now watching the free OnlyFans content. Normally you have to pay for this, so don't go nowhere. You're getting really fucking high-end content tonight. Page 55, line 26. All right, hang on. She hung around the car, watching me with a mixture of hostility and interest, as if admitting that her own motives for coming to the pound were as ambiguous as mine. Right, maybe I'll give up for this for now. No one wants that shit. Oh no, some of you might. Yeah, I don't know. I think Crash is worth a read just for how mental it is. It's like the bits I've read, the whole book is like that. It's quite a difficult read, but because it's unusual. Maybe Ballard was a welder before he started writing books. Maybe. See you later, Zed. Good night, mate. The Dr. Chromium, as in stainless steel welding, it gives you psychosis over it. Right, yeah. Well, there is a lot of literally every other page the word chromium comes up. It got to the point where it was fucking annoying me. Did my wife, when she visited the ward each evening, ever wonder what sexual errand had brought me to the Western Avenue flyover? Get rid of that because I'm going to keep reading it. Metallic said, you're talking about Helen there, aren't you? Yes, I was. Yeah, I think I was, Metallic. Yes. Yeah, I was. Metallic said, gives you daggers to the throat, Metallic, like swallowing razor blades. What? The stainless steel thing. Yeah, the chromium. Yes, yeah. Metallic said, it's really not. If you have to read it, rent it from the library. Don't put money into it. Yeah, I bought the crashes as well, didn't I? Did I buy them both for us, didn't I? I'm sure I did. Yeah, I think I bought them as a present, didn't I? I bought you yours, and I bought you it as a present. I think I did anyway, didn't I? Buy brass. I need to buy the brass, don't I? Yeah, thank you, Jeb. Turn into a reading corner. I can't help myself. So, that fucking thing's hilarious, so. Oh, God. I might go off at 12 tonight, by the way, which is in about 25 minutes. I'll see what it's like when it gets to 12. Oh, yeah, you bought the bad behaviours, didn't you? Yeah, I remember now. Yeah. Yeah, I think I bought you Crash to read. You had Crash for a while before I got my copy. Yeah, they was worth reading, though, weren't they? He says about bad behaviour that he's not read yet. No, if I did call you Jab, I think I was thinking about, I don't know. I was just thinking about Jab because I was thinking about buying the brass. I don't know. Did you just call me Jab? Oh, God. It's better than the Jew dropped, isn't it? And when I say that, I don't mean the J-E-W Jew. I mean D-E-W. Said, talking of brass, happy birthday to them M&Ms tomorrow. Yes, exactly. I'll wait till you, you know. You got your little present tomorrow, haven't you? So I ain't saying it till tomorrow. I'll say it tomorrow. Dad said, no, Mike, I'm glad I have read them, but not because they were worth reading. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Yeah. Well, no, I'm glad I read Crash, but it was just, yeah. Mayland was Iron Man. How you doing, mate? You're right. And he said, all right, Mike, do you ever watch In Sickness and Health? Occasionally, yeah. Occasionally. I've not really ever watched it sort of properly, if you know what I mean. Like, lots of it. I will say happy birthday tomorrow to the M&M's Metallic. The doc said, call me what you like. Don't call me babe. Kenny, how you doing, mate? You alright? Oh, we are alright, man. I made this today. Oh, you like your blades. See, that was with a fantasy blade that Metallic gave me. Kenny said, I was missing you all loads, finding it hard coming back online, but glad you still remember. Yeah, nice one, Kenny. Yeah, of course we remember you, mate. Of course we do. That's nice to have you back on, mate. Nice to have you back on. I said, don't play with your tip on stream. So, yeah. We've been doing multiple. You've missed out on all the innuendos tonight, mate. There's been hundreds of them earlier. I'll read your comment out in a second, Metallic, when the fucking when the fucking heart bit's covering up what you've written. It really pisses me off, that stupid fucking heart thing. I wonder if I make this shit longer. Will that uncover it then? Ah, that's better. It looks so short, Mike. It's very thick without. Fuck it off. Yeah, you can open your present tomorrow, Metallic. Hopefully you didn't see what all of it was in it. That's a bit of a fuck up. It don't matter. It couldn't be up. Redop said maybe another 4-inch isn't be proper. Again, not throwing shade. Spirit Beer Man says sent a message to your messenger via Facebook as an email said sod off. All right, let me have a look, mate. Oh, good. I'm glad you didn't, Metallic. Oh yeah. Oh, what's this then? All right, hang on. Let me just mute this because I don't want to hear myself. Oh yeah. Something. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. And he said, "Hope you see this. Regards, Spirit Beer Man. The weird spirit ghost thing. It comes from the back of your cats. There actually is something there. Yeah. Yeah. White thing floats across. Ooh. What do you reckon that was? Probably the horrendous dust in this room." The drop said, well, I always tell them, just say when. Iron Man said, Mike, have you thought of CGI in the greenhouse scene and putting Slingshot's face on the road? Oh, Persio, you fucking heard it, mate. Get working. Get fucking working. Persio is the fucking Persio is the face swap king round here. You've started something there, Iron Man. Fucking hell. Mother said, what is the best Fallout game and why is it New Vegas? Yeah, exactly. But by the way, thanks again, Metallic, for Mike's new setup. Yes, thank you, Metallic. Yes, thank you, my queen. Yeah, she knows how to treat me right and you lot. Yeah. She remembered I wanted a light. She got me a light. Emperor said, I read, that's what I do. Always like the books more than the movie. Apt Pupil is example. I guess you can let your mind run. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I do like a good book myself. Yeah, books are brilliant. Yeah, books are often a lot better than films, aren't they? Very rarely is a film better than a book. Yeah, Spirit Beer Man. I'll have to show that clip tomorrow. The fact that needed to happen dropped. Just the light, but the phone holder for workouts. Oh yeah, exactly. When are you right, Metallic? You could technically open your package after midnight if you want, but I don't agree with that shit. I reckon you have to open it when you wake up. Mayland said, "When are you next going to visit Mike? You seem to enjoy yourself with those cocktails." She might be coming soon. I'm not telling you. She might be coming soon. Secret Iron Man. But find out soon. But I'd love to do more face swaps, but YouTube doesn't like most of them. No, they don't. They're a bit fucking weird, aren't they, like that? Yeah, pain in the arse, aren't they? With, I get to show them once, and that's it. Can't fucking show them again. Yeah, if I remember, Spirit Beer Man, I'll download that. Let me write it down. Maybe I could use it for one of the fucking Halloween ghost videos. After midnight, Mike, almost like you are using layman to get me to open it early. Fuck's sake, yes. Oh, you know what? Never even thought about that. So I said, best two are Stroke Crow and Slingshot Warrior Over the Rainbow. Yes. Oh, I love Stroke. Yeah, Stroke Crow's good. Stroke Crow's good. Kane said, isn't it tomorrow, Mike, unless you sleep first? It isn't tomorrow, Mike, unless you sleep first. I totally agree with you, Kenny. I agree with you. Because even though my birthday, I was actually born 6 minutes past midnight. So as soon as it's the 29th and it's 6 minutes past midnight, that's my birthday, technically. But I don't accept it till I've been to sleep and wake up. Then it's my birthday. So otherwise, you're still awake from the 28th, aren't you? But no, I'll let Metallic off. Yeah, I can't tell you, Iron Man, but no, she'll be back. She'll be back. And what was you asking? Oh, yeah, no, she'll be back. Yeah, we have a good laugh. We always have a good laugh. Unless we're filming, it gets a bit stressful. The last time, anyway. Yes. Thank you, Metallic. Yes.
That's the funnest place to be.
My house, not the streams. Well, whenever me and my queen are together.
That's the funnest place to be.
The doc said, boy howdy, that struggle between 4 and 6 when you pull an all-nighter, you get the accomplishment and pass out. Yeah. But so let's face it, an unbirthday is better anyway. I've sent you a message, Metallic. Fucking hands stink now of metal. This hasn't really been cleaned properly yet. They're happy with it though. Yeah, solid. Give it a nice sharpen soon. Penny, do you like Fallout 4, do you? The doctor said Penny gave me an unbirthday for a radio show, and I love her for it. That's because we are 355 unbirthdays precisely while we're here. That's because Penny's a darling. Metallic, I sent you a message. Right, I will be off in about 10 minutes, hopefully. Well, not hopefully, but I might stay on late. I will see how I feel. We're not still feeling paranoid. Not so much now. Not so much now. I am getting better. Yeah, no, it is wearing off a bit now. I don't know if it was just the amount I've drunk. Because what I did I say earlier? So I was on till I don't know what time. Metallic, do you know what time I went to bed, or suspect I went to bed on Saturday? Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to wait till she replies. Sunday would be all, I guess. Well, anyway, I went to bed maybe 7 o'clock Sunday morning. Woke up 1 o'clock, I think. Oh, I went to bed at 10ish, you reckon? Well, I must have hardly had any sleep then. Okay, so I was drinking till 10 or 11 a.m. Went to sleep for a couple of hours. Woke back up still fucking drunk, and then carried on drinking. Yeah. So I just went on a 2-day bender essentially. Maybe that's where the paranoia's come from and the weird feelings. Yeah. I don't know. But it's wearing off now. I'm feeling better now. Yeah, that's probably what's done it. Yeah. Drop said, it's when you finish the line and then see the sun come up and you're like, I did it. Yeah, exactly. Drop said, God damn, that was a day. I had plenty of them. Yeah, no, I used to like that. I used to do that kind of stuff a lot, but I can't really. Well, at one point, I used to just I was never fucking hardly sober. Although saying that, I was perfectly happy being sober in the daytime, especially if I was working. But I was proper drunk every single day. At one point in my life, I think for maybe 6 years, I was always drunk or high or something every day. The longest I'd ever stopped was 2 weeks. That was it in 6 fucking years. But I could go in the day without it. Yeah, I tried. The problem is I tried that drugs. It don't work for me. He said, I just want to switch from hard liquor to beer. I did the opposite, if anything. I went from... But then it's saying that I've always drunk strong stuff. Oh, yes and no. That's a lie. So I started off drinking strong stuff, then gave up for 6 years. I think it was 6 years anyway. Yeah, it was about 6 years, maybe longer. I don't know. It doesn't matter anyway. Mother said, I move. Good night, everyone. Support WC and ask one more time before I do something stupid. Is it recommended to shoot steel ball bearings at the Red Rider? I would say it's all right. I'd say it's all right. Exactly. The worst part of night time in the summer is how quickly the birds start singing, even though they aren't really going to bed yet. Yes, yeah, that's true, Metallic. But then I'm half deaf, so I can just put my deaf ear up and I'm all right. Emperor said, are you okay with Slingshot Warrior? Seems like kind of an ass. Is that who you meant, Slingshot Warrior? I know you. I've known you for 6 years. Never wanted to tell you, fuck you. Don't understand. Oh, no, do you know what, Emperor? I am fine with him. What it was Slingshot, sometimes when he comes on camera, he gets a bit carried away and he starts sort of dominating the chat and it becomes a bit boring for people. And well, I don't know. It does if you watch. It does for me if I'm watching. And that's no offense to Slingshot. It's just he gets obsessions and he wants to keep talking about them due to ADHD type stuff. But I took him out the chat because he wouldn't stop talking and it was doing people's heads in. And that upset him and he sent me a message saying, fuck you. So, and he never really properly apologised for it. He's always made up excuses. He doesn't need to make any excuses up. It happened. He wasn't drunk. I know that. And even if it was, it doesn't matter, and I don't care either way. And all this bollocks. He said someone was impersonating him, even though he wrote it in the thing himself. It's unnecessary. Because in all honesty, I'm not really bothered by it. It's more of a joke. But it's a little way that I got a little hold over him. Because I know he won't apologise. So I can always say to him, once you apologise, you can come back on a live stream, knowing that he never will. So that's all that is, really. But no, I'm fine with him. It's just, I probably won't have him on live streams anymore because how much I know it irritates people. And you just can't enjoy it a lot of the time. And I don't mean that in an offensive way to him. It's just how he is. You know what I mean? Rodop said, they're all steel. The coppers are just coating. If he's talking steel ball bearings from a bike wheel or something. No, I think he means actual bought ones. Persia said the importance of an apology is important. Now, that was actually true. That was actually true, Persia. It is. It is. Yes. But yeah, it's more of a sort of a jokey thing to me now. I don't give a fuck, you know. I just know he won't fucking apologise, though. The importance of an apology is an apology. Yes, exactly. Oh, God. All right, I'll be off in about 5 minutes. Rodolph said, then it wouldn't matter if it's 177. It should, yeah, exactly. Yeah. If anyone wonders what the importance is that Persia is writing, there was a bit in the live stream where Slingshot had said the importance of slingshots are important. Yes, I found that quite amusing as well, Persia. I'd seen that independently as well, which made me laugh. And then you sent me the thing, made me fucking piss myself laughing. And I thought, we both noticed that bit. Yeah. Fuck's sake. So what have you lot all got planned tomorrow? I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'll live stream in the evening. Yeah, it should be. Can't see why not. But no reason not to. I won't be drinking. Had to rewatch it, so did I. Yeah, it was amazing. And there he is. He's come on. Hello, Crypto. How are you, mate? You all right? The drop said, what you guys all got? What link do you want? What, to that video? Oh, do you know what, Metallic? I wouldn't even know what it was now. Wouldn't even know what it was. No, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Oh, Slingshot, I will reply to your message soon. I haven't really replied to anyone at the minute. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might edit a video. I might do nothing. But then that's what I've been doing for fucking ages. Fuck all. I got a car show, have you, Penny? I don't know. Maybe I'll watch some films. I ain't really got anything planned. I'll just see how it goes. Yeah. Oh, no. There's no clip of it. Metallic. Maybe we'll get one. If I can get a link to the one little bit, I'll show you it. Oldie's car show. And I was like, oh, that's good. That's good. Krypton, I'm okay. I was wondering why you didn't give me credit for the golf club. I didn't mention anyone, did I? I mean, I don't know. I just didn't. There was no reason I didn't. The doc said, what's your favourite classic American car? I'll see if I can find one. I'll send you some. Do you know what? I don't know. Right. Look up the car in... look up Stuntman Mike's car in Death Proof. That. But I don't know what it is. Let me look it up quickly before I go. Oh, yeah. Oh, fair enough. Chevy Nova, I think. No, a 1969 Dodge Charger. There you go. Right. Penny said, I see Kurt Russell. I see Jack Burton from Big Trouble in Little China. Yes, true. Yeah, Death Proof's good. Right, I'll be going off in a second, by the way, everyone. Yeah, I think it's a 1969 Dodge Charger. You can send me one of those if you like. I'm not, do you know what? I'm not massively into cars, never really have been. Emperor said, I'm lucky to be alive tomorrow. Why? What's going on? Yeah, have a look for me, dropped. Yeah, I've never really been massively into cars. They don't really do a lot for me. You know what does? Why am I getting fucking Facebook fucking messages still? Yeah, hello. You're all right, Emperor. I don't know what's happening. Right, I'm fucking off. Thank you for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. Yeah, I need to get off. I would stay on for the normal half an hour more, but I can't. You know what I mean? Emperor said, Slingshot Warrior, don't want to be judged as an arse. Don't be one. That's easy. Take care, Rex. See you later, mate. Right. I'm going. Thank you for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. Thank you to the people who supported. Did 2 people support tonight, or was it just 1? I think 2 did, didn't they? I can't remember. Did 2 people support me tonight? Thank you, Dropped and Penny. I appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully I do sleep well. I had to go to sleep today because I got up so early and did that workout. But yeah, thank you, Dropped. I appreciate it. Take care, Persia. Right. Yeah. Goodbye, all. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Cheers, everyone. I appreciate it.